We can get into that right now as we are starting immediately with the Lucas. We're not going Nest this game one. A good start. I mean, he beat Ruski with the Lucas.
This is interesting because I actually have seen EBK play mostly Nest in like before top 8, right? Interesting that he's opting to go for Lucas. I'm sure it's a matchup thing. I can't say I've watched Game & Watch Lucas. I know, actually, like, doesn't Ness really dislike fighting against Game & Watch?
Yeah, I believe that is true.
Yeah. So, you know what? That kind of makes sense. I could definitely see Lucas doing a little bit better in the match.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it's looking like a lot better. Like, usually, I see a lot of Ness get screwed over by Game & Watch. This is still looking pretty even. It's not the best. Well, actually, no. It's still pretty even, though.
That was a little silly.
Yeah, very silly punish.
Yeah.
Gets the 4 for his efforts.
Just a random call out. I'm never going to forget. I saw, like, an up smash tier list from Eastham, and he put Lucas up smash as, like, top 5.
That's an Eastham opinion.
Which is insane. Because that move, I mean, it's very strong. It is invincible.
It's like frame 60.
But, like, it's so slow. Anyway, okay. That's one way to take a stock pretty early. Just call out F smash with punish.
The tipper F smash, too.
Yeah, that was like 3 Game & Watches at that percent.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 Game & Watches ago.
Waiter, more forward smash.
We need more forward smash.
Okay. I mean, one thing to note for sure is that Lucas, you know, one of his biggest options is PK Fire, kind of in neutral. It's just a great zoning tool. But Doofus is going to be able to bucket that, and that is a meaty bucket.
That is a meaty bucket. Well, oh wait, it is Lucas. I was thinking of Ness.
No,
where
it's like
it's a lot more.
This is a single hit, and it's pretty strong.
Yeah.
And so like that bucket is going to be hitting really hard if Doofus can combo into it.
You're gonna have to be thinking about that a lot as EBK.
Yeah.
You cannot be just letting him get that bucket.
Yeah. Being said, Lucas living until 195. Ah, okay. That
195, 218, about 30%.
That's pretty strong. I know that because Game & Watch has a lot of bucket combos, right? Like,
yeah.
Nair
like
bucket, down throw bucket, jab bucket. Yeah. So definitely, if he can get that full bucket,
it is so fast.
Yeah, it is. I really like how fast Doofus is reacting to these PK fires. Wow. Just feeling super early there. Okay. I will say too, I think the floatiness of Lucas is kind of making Mr. Game & Watch's combos not as potent. So,
yeah, I could definitely agree with that.
We're still getting like, you know, some 2 pieces, some solid damage, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah, nothing too crazy, only 41%.
Yeah. Which is, yeah, that's an only Game & Watch thing. Like, it's like, that is kind of
it's not the 70% you normally see with any other character.
Exactly. We'll have to see. Both these characters pretty solid at killing, so... dashing under the PK Fire.
I thought that was like a teleport.
Yeah. Oh, but that's going to be it. The down smash, such a potent option for covering all kinds of ledge options.
Yeah, and this is the first lead that Doofus has had this game.
Yeah.
A very impressive bounce back from Doofus, and he just whips the 9.
Okay, hey, you know what? Sometimes you've got to let it rip.
Yeah.
The porter is going to kill off the top, off the ledge, and definitely still super doable for either of these players.
Now it's going to go into the damage zone. Oh, but Lucas does have that Nair. It's actually pretty crazy. Yeah. I feel it goes. It's so active.
I don't disagree. It's very active. It's also very safe. A lot of Lucas's aerials are very safe.
Yeah.
Maybe not Game & Watch up the out of shield safe, but like safer than you would expect if you were not familiar with the character.
All about that little hexagon he has.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, that range.
Gonna get an up air into Nair, not gonna kill off the top quite yet, but yeah, Doofus
He's gonna get the chair.
Yeah, he really had a solid grasp of that neutral the last like minute and a half. That's kind of sick.
Yeah, definitely a great comeback there from Doofus. Getting that tipper F smash EBK did earlier. And I thought that was going to sort of set the tone, but Doofus decided to bounce back.
Yeah, curious to see how often these guys play. I feel like I don't see Doofus go out to too many Houston schools anymore. I think
It's really a distance issue. I've heard.
I bet. Yeah, 'cause Houston's so big. Like,
Yeah.
he may not even be close to any of the big Houston schools. But
He
that's
goes to a good amount of no-cap stuff.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Almost in contention for College Station PR. I don't think we'll quite make it.
Can we count him as Cstat so we can be like, yeah, Cstat loses semis?
Hey, firm handshakes. I'm down. Firm handshakes.
Okay, let's go Cstat.
Now let's go Cstat. Go Doofus. Anyway, that Bacon always, one of Game & Watch's very many good ledge options.
Yeah.
Because I thought Lucas like always made it. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. That's the first time I've never seen Lucas recover.
And that is unfortunate. Trying to space around like the drop down up the edge guard that Doofus has been opting for a lot in this top 8, but I doesn't get the bonk to where he's able to up B again.
Very unfortunate. I mean, it was a hard angle, really.
Yeah, it seemed like it for sure. But yeah, big percent.
And now gonna capitalize off that SD and gonna start getting into those nairs.
Yep.
With the 37%.
Got a full bucket. Yeah, trying to go for it. Hasn't really been hitting its mark too much,
and
but
really, the thing is, I don't think that matters. I don't think the bucket's gonna be like the deciding factor here.
I think there's a world where it does, but right now Doofus is like, oh, my bucket didn't hit. All right, I'll just win anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
really, because it's so fast, it feels so safe.
Yeah.
You're just not worrying if you whiff it.
Yeah, it's true. It definitely goes in your favor if you hit it, but I mean, it doesn't seem like Doofus is over reliant on it at all. Like I said, EBK picks up a great fair combo there to end the stock. I think it seems like that links pretty well and kills pretty well on this game.
Yeah, it seems pretty consistent.
Yeah, certainly so. I feel like, a lot of Lucas, like, PK fire is definitely important to a lot of game plan, and it just seems like a lot of it's being invalidated by bucket.
Yeah, Mash.
That was crazy. Mash's side B out of the grab. It honestly really well done.
Okay, just trying to get EBK off stage right now. It's been such a nuisance with how center stage that EBK's been playing. It's really impressive.
Yeah, it's true. Man, I don't know many characters that are like able to deal with projectiles as well as the Game & Watch. That bucket, it either absorbs it or it reflects it. Either way, you're kind of chill.
Yeah. You don't gotta worry about PK fire much at all, and that makes the gameplay so much more conservative from EBK. I think that's why we're really seeing this good center stage gameplay.
Yeah.
He knows he can't just be doing like reckless PK fires.
Certainly. Ooh, almost got the Zaire F-tilt conversion. Okay, the shield pressure. We've seen Doofus, like, whenever he has a bomb on your shield and he's drifting towards you, like, your turn is not over.
Oh, yeah.
Like, ever.
You're gonna block this.
Yeah. And honestly, at that point, just taking the jab isn't a bad idea. And that's exactly what EBK did, because I feel like you could have gotten down tilted, you could have gotten something dastardly.
And just like that, it is dead even game.
Yeah.
Here with EBK trying to make this an even set, and Doofus trying to push the game forward.
Yeah, for sure. He's like, all right, I'm ready for Gumbies. Let's go ahead and win this tournament real quick. I need to gumb immediately.
I was not gonna say gum.
Need to gumb this instant.
Yeah.
And this
emphasis on the B.
Yes, please. But big early percent combo, and that is gonna let. Okay, was that a full bucket?
Yeah. Well, you can only do it if it's full.
Oh, that's true. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that bucket was gonna be a lot stronger.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not sure it's like the strongest thing. You're right that it's still fairly strong, but I think it scales off percent.
Okay. I mean, like, I thought...
I'm no Game & Watch expert, of course.
I mean, clearly I'm wrong, but, like, I thought PK Fire was, like, a pretty strong move. Okay.
I think it's the knockback, mostly.
That's fair. Maybe it is low percent, but high base knockback. That's fair. So, okay, really interesting that EBK is opting to stay with Lucas. Because, like, he's down 2-0. I think it would make a lot of sense to switch into his other character, but it looks like Ness Game & Watch is that bad of a...
Yeah, I guess so. Also, I feel like Game 2's the moment to switch, really.
No, I think that's fair. Yeah, he's like, well, I've committed now. I don't think it makes sense to really go for it now. I mean, player by player have different preferences, but not that, like, it hasn't looked terrible for EBK.
No, it hasn't at all. It's been close games all around.
Yeah, I think Duke's definitely just been a closer. whole tournament, honestly, but
Yeah, really.
he's been a closer.
And, but it's looking fairly good for EBK this game one. Oh, I think he was going for footstool.
That would have been kind of crazy for sure. I wonder if you can absorb the PK freeze and stuff like that with fucking. Yeah. Is that a projectile or is that just a move? I actually don't know.
I think it's a projectile, but I'm not.
That'd be a strong bucket. You can definitely. Oh, you know what?
But that's not gonna do anything.
Oh, I wonder if maybe the reason that bucket was strong is because it was PK Thunder. Huh? Who knows? Somebody watching back could find it, but
You can get all the details in our VODs.
True.
Yeah, make sure to check out our YouTube. We'll have all these uploaded.
Yeah, very soon. Shout out to Logan Terrashot. Super good at uploading the VODs. Cstat Smash YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But EBK a little bit of a lead, especially in terms of like relative kill percents. Game & Watch definitely dies earlier than Lucas, unless
especially with that F tilt.
Yeah.
Definitely a really strong F tilt. You saw that killing all the way from mid stage.
Yep. Especially character as light as Game & Watch. So, yeah, EBK's got a little bit of a lead to work with. You know, you're feeling okay. You're feeling good.
Yeah, you can cook a little here.
How do you feel about the option? I feel like whenever, if you're EBK and you see your PK fires getting bucketed really consistently, I think it makes sense to like switch up your game plan. But it seems like he's really confident. He's like, no, this is correct. Like, honestly, don't care about bucket that much. I'm gonna keep playing my game.
I'll be honest. I don't think Lucas can do much besides PK fire in the ranges he's playing at. And once you get into those ranges that you don't need to PK fire, you're in Game & Watch's zone.
Yeah, that makes sense. Which is, I think, goes to show like how bad the Ness matchup must be if Lucas is like the preferable option. You know? So, all right, fair enough. But I mean, that being said, I mean it's working out. He
has the lead.
Yeah, and like these PK fires are hitting sometimes. I do think like we'll just have to see in terms of like closing out stocks. I think it's been the biggest issue for PK. Doofus has been living pretty long unless you get a hard call out forward smash.
Yeah.
You know.
That is really the problem. And buckets not real.
Not real.
I thought that was real.
I think
maybe
it's
I'm just
real
bad.
at some percent, but yeah, definitely not there at least.
Yeah.
Or maybe it is just a call out on you doing something silly.
Yeah, maybe I'm too silly.
Yeah, you're a little silly sometimes for sure. Okay, he's gonna get around. One thing too is that Game & Watch definitely has some creative, unique tools. Unique tools to get around ledge trap situations. We have not seen Doofus get ledge trap once.
Oh my gosh. That it?
Yeah.
Oh,
good
great tech, great
and
tech.
Another one. Okay.
Okay. Unfortunately, you cannot tag that there.
That just feels so bad. You hit like 5 great techs in a row, and it's like, well, Game & Watch can still cover this.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh. Okay, but PK Fire is gonna catch the jump out of shield, and very, very winnable game for me.
Yeah, it's so even right now, and EBK's really been in the lead the entire time. So I could definitely see him keeping it up.
Yeah, certainly so. Let's see. I mean, again, we've mentioned many times in this set how potent Game & Watch ledge trapping, but so unfortunate. Dropping down, and the stage is going to clip his PK Thunder.
Yeah, and that will be Doofus moving on to losers finals against Blandon. And EBK landing a very respectable 4th place.
Absolutely.